My dad was killed the other night. 10 shots, close range, ended his life. He was survived by 3 sons, 1 daughter, and an ex-wife. I remember the phone call so vividly, cellular ringing at 11:30. Your dad is dead, my mother said, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't wrap my mind around the words to retrieve it from that place that makes sense of the words we speak. Forms them into a tangible reality, causing every emotion conjured. I was numb. Right up until my uncle. He shouted into a million choked up cries of a brother of a victim of homicide. I cried because he was only 43. Well, about to be. See, his life was taken by a man the same age as me. 23-year-old stupidity. And a fit of enraged jealousy because my dad was big pimping his lady. And you never mess with a jealous woman. Now, of course, that's only an assumption that this young, gifted, but misguided brother was providing the poison long before the bullets took hold of my father's capillaries. See, his fate was written the day his nose drowned in the white sea of insidiously murderous pleasure. God helped him momentarily forget. And did. Helped him momentarily forget that he was a young father of 4. Helped him momentarily forget the scrutiny by his family and his non-existent friends. Made him momentarily forget that he was poor. And trying so hard to open that locked door of opportunity. And if he could only see that it was only his decision, he could never figure this out. So he blamed an external excuse on the internal abuse he was exposing himself to. Which leads us to this moment of disaster. On November 16th, his life was plastered on the floor of a project, an ATL project home. Bloody chances, just bloody droplets of second chances taken from him. A tragic life story, right? No. Not the Odyssey or Hamlet, the Romeo or Juliet. No, it was an Odyssey gone wrong. An out-of-tune song, a horror movie that stayed on too long. So long that we became desensitized to his silent cry for help. In this cold, lifeless body, like in the dim freezer box of a morgue, 4 days past his last living breath. We forgot him. We thought he was just getting high. We always knew that he could die, but we just never thought the worst would happen. Buried 2 days before his birthday, we were left to cope in the worst way, and all we could say was, God wanted it this way. I just don't believe that to be the case. What God would want to see his own creation drown in his blood? That makes people feel good, And to say, God corrected his sins and put his soul at peace like he does for the deceased. So ends an incomplete story of my daddy's history. I hope that he'll get another chance to be a better man. And despite all his faults, he will always be in my thoughts. And we'll do everything we can to immortalize our dead. It hurts so much that I tried to replace it. I didn't even know really that was what I was doing until I started recognizing the 43 trend. And somebody said, well, it's your stepdad, right? Well, does that mean it hurts less? I have a biological sperm donor that I don't even know. And then my father. Guess who was there for me before I could even walk. You know, I'm kind of angry with both of them. They both left me here. My donor for God knows what, and my daddy for a fix. Well, how do I fix it?